Hi Libra, welcome back. My name is Lightworker Whit and I'm so excited to get into your July forecast for 2024. So we've got a lot to cover today, so I'm going to give you a high level overview of what to expect. So we're going to get into your monthly forecast for July overall, but then we're also going to dig into your love life and career, okay? And those spreads are going to look like what to expect, the unexpected, and theme of the month for both of those areas of your life. All right, so before we get into that, we've got to pick your oracle card for the new moon in Cancer on July 5th, right after the 4th of July holiday for those of you who live in America. And I like to get this card so you have a little message to look forward to at the end of your reading. And I also feel that it rounds out your reading as well. Now, please remember, Libra, that this is a collective reading, so receive what resonates, release what doesn't. You know your story, you know what's true for you, and you know what isn't, okay? If you would like a reading on your specific situation, all of my links are below, and you can schedule that with me at any time. And if you would like, you're more than welcome to watch your sun, moon, and rising as well, so you can get a real well-rounded view of what to expect for the month of July. Now I want you to go ahead and take a couple deep breaths for me, okay? Excellent. Let's try that again. Okay, Libra. Just hold tight while I get your cards together here. Libra, my goodness. First of all, back of the deck energy is High Priestess. Really focus on trusting your intuition, Libra. A lot going on here, babe. All right, so at the top of July, you will be feeling as the Queen of Pentacles, feeling very secure, feeling like you are handling house, home, career well, okay? Feeling a little rich, feeling a little, I got this, you know? Theme of July is Seven of Cups, weighing your options, dreaming a little bit of what life might be like. Excuse if you guys hear Sammy, this is one of the dogs I'm sitting. She's sneezing a little bit. Sorry for that. Seven of Cups is weighing your options, like seeing the possibilities, like dibbling and dabbling in other things. I saw one of my decks describe this card as debauch, like debauchery, which I thought was an interesting choice of words for the Seven of Cups. But you're allowing yourself to see what feels good to you. You're testing. It's like sampling. You're sampling everything this month. You're sampling everything. So you're trying on a lot of different clothes to see if you would like to assume a new identity, a new experience. Does that make sense? So July is like, it seems like you're trying out outfits for your new life. Does that make sense? Key goal to pursue this month is Ace of Wands, new passions, seeing what maybe you're feeling ambitious, starting a new project that you want to start. Ace of Wands can also sometimes represent new flames for people, new, having a fire burning for somebody. I'm hearing Sean Kingston. Isn't that I can't quite grasp the song right yet, but I think that's a song by Sean Kingston, Fire Burning. I'm getting that mixed up between Sean Paul, but I think y'all know what I'm trying to talk about. Obstacle to overcome is the Ten of Swords, defeat. Now, I did mention that this was the card that you got if you follow me on TikTok. I think I posted it on no, I didn't. I only posted it on TikTok. The photos for your new moon reading, not the new moon, forgive me. The full moon in Capricorn was the Ten of Swords for you, feeling defeat, feeling like something really came into an end, the nail in the coffin, the last nail in the coffin kind of thing. There was an ending that occurred for that full moon, but it seems as though you're still having to deal with the ramifications of it. maybe accepting that something is finally over. And that's why the key goal for you to pursue is this Ace of Pentacles. There's something that you need to leave behind. But it seems as though your ego's wrapped up in this. I feel like this is a struggle to overcome because your ego is wrapped up in this. You don't want to feel and look like a failure. You don't want people to ask why you're starting something new. I get it. But major accomplishment by the end of July is Six of Swords, transition, moving on to calmer waters, better shores, more fertile land. By the end of July, you'll be leaving all this behind. You ever moved, Libra, and there is this feeling of reminiscence and also relief of, you know what I mean? For those of you who've ever moved from a place that you were at for a long time, it's like it's got this energy of like, gosh, I'm gonna miss this place, but also you're like, God, I'm glad to be gone. You know what I mean? Like I'm ready for my new adventure. Okay, what to avoid? Emperor energy. Emperor represents Aries, but it also represents father figure energy. Perhaps the message is here to avoid being domineering, avoid taking too much control over a situation. I'm just going to clarify that here. All right, 2 cards flipping out. We've got the 4 of Cups and the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This definitely could be a fire sign for some of you, or somebody who just is very aggressive, very outspoken, somebody who maybe I don't want to use that word, someone who maybe oversteps a lot, someone who might make you feel small. 4 of Cups, make you feel unseen. That's not really the message of the 4 of Cups, but that's the message I'm getting. 4 of Cups is more about looking at the glass half full versus looking at the glass half empty versus half full, or vice versa. This could also be a message to not take charge quite yet. You know, there could be this new project that you're really excited about, new passion that you've got here, new ideas and inspiration, but Spirit is trying to tell you that you're not really where you think you should be yet. So for example, if you want to start, I don't know why I'm seeing like Shein, like if you want to start like a fashion hold on Spirit, like a company, this is such a weird example. If you want to start a company that like sells and makes clothes, right? You're not going to be able to just be operational tomorrow. There's a lot of steps that you have to take to get there. So I think what Spirit's trying to say is walk before you run. That's what I'm getting, okay? This could be to avoid a fire sign, maybe avoid an Aries, maybe avoid someone who's a bit much, maybe a too into their masculinity. What to embrace is the Tower. Kind of similarly to the card of obstacle to overcome, you've got to let something burn. You've got to let something be done. What is this? What do they need? What does Libra need to let be done? Queen of Wands could be, again, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or someone who is very charismatic, someone who is very vivacious, I want to say. Could be somebody who was trying to control you. I'm just only saying that because, you know, Queen of Wands sometimes are seen as like the witches of the tarot. The Wheel of Fortune, it's just time. It's just time to let something go, Libra, so don't try to fight it. And I want to say a piece of you has been manifesting this. It's something you've been wanting to end, but it's not ending the way that you wanted it to, and you just got to be good with that. You said you wanted this, so let it happen, okay? Where to find support? 3 of Swords. Letting yourself feel hurt, letting yourself feel pain. Don't try to stuff it down. You're hurt. This tower is causing a lot of pain. That's okay. Let it. It's not going to be forever. Okay. Advice and encouragement is the sun. Even with all this going on, there are brighter days ahead. July is going to feel messy, Libra. It is going to feel messy, but I do think it's all going to be worth it. I think you're going to get to the end of July and you're going to be like, oh my God, that was a lot, but thank God it's done. Thank God it's done. Woo! That's the vibe of July for you. Let's see what's going on in your love life. I really wish I knew. Like, I have kind of like the melody of that Sean Kingston song in my head, but I don't quite. And feel free to take this time, Libra, to put something in the comments about how that forecast resonates with you while I shuffle your love life cards, okay? Let me know how this connects so I know I'm not crazy. I know that I'm not completely off track. Or give a thumbs up, whichever you prefer. You know, maybe I understand sometimes not really wanting to put your business out there. I always think about that. I watch so many other readers, but I'm always conscious. I try not to reveal too much in the comments just because, you know, I have a certain level of privacy that I like to keep, considering how, you know, I'm a micro influencer a bit. So sometimes I email creators, but just because I don't want to be in their comments. Other times, if I don't want to, you know, do that, I'll just give a like. I'll just make sure I give it even energy exchange and just let the creator know I appreciate their content. So do whatever you feel resonates with you for an energy exchange. I chugged the last little bit of my Red Bull, so I'm really... You ever feel like, I feel like I'm an hourglass right now. I feel like I'm an hourglass because for anybody who drinks Red Bull, there is a time limit. There is a time limit of effectiveness. There is a time limit of effectiveness before you crash and burn, and I am like cutting it close. So I said, okay, I'm going to jam this real quick. I'm going to record and then I'm going to sleep. Okay, anyway, let's pull your romance angels first before I read this tarot. Very soon. Okay. Ooh. Libra, Libra, Libra. Separation. Okay. Interesting. Where you are, what to expect. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Now we did have Queen of Pentacles as your current self at the top of July. Queen of Pentacles reversed, which is honestly a lot of times about self-care, needing to nurture yourself, and Temperance reversed. There seems to be a disharmony in your family or relationship life. Feeling like you're not able to compromise with somebody. Maybe your needs aren't being met and that's making you bitter. You're not feeling heard, Libra, in your love life. If you're single, this isn't for you. I'm sorry. But if you're dating or seeing someone, then it is. Unexpected, Four of Swords reversed, feeling very anxious about a situation, and the Hierophant here. The Hierophant does represent Taurus, but it also represents structures, institutions, especially because we have the separation card here. All right. I do feel that there is some anxiety around a separation, especially if some of you guys are divorced, or if you're married and you're anxious about being divorced. There might even be a threat of divorce. Otherwise, there could be I don't think this is about a Taurus, but there might be a Taurus that is coming out of the woodwork and is like, no, maybe not. That's not the message. Maybe I lied. I tried to confirm that just real quick, and I'm like, that is not the message. Okay. Okay. It almost feels as though, Libra, you're going to try your very hardest with this Four of Swords, because the Four of Swords is lack of rest and anxiousness and like kind of restlessness. It almost feels like you are going to anxiously try to do what you are supposed to do in this relationship, but it's still not going to work out for you. But at least you know that you gave it your all. Theme of the month is the Magician here, manifesting and alchemizing your reality. Three of Cups, playfulness, fun, sexiness. The Chariot represents Cancer here. There might be a Cancer coming into your life. And moving forward, moving ahead with something or someone. Page of Wands reverse, personal exploration here. This feels celebratory. Like, it feels like there is a separation happening that's like, gosh, I just didn't want it to come to that. But there's also this kind of like, God, thank God. Like, okay, very soon, here we go. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I'm going to read that message here. This card asks you, what do you want? And demands very clear and specific answers. Just like putting in your order at a restaurant, the universe has been listening to your thoughts and feelings about your love life and has brought you what you asked for. When you complain about what's served to you, it's only because you placed an unclear order. As soon as you're perfectly straightforward about what it is you desire, it comes to you upon the wings of angels in an instant. You drew this card because it's time for you to get clear and honest with yourself and formulate your requests and with faith and optimism. Trust your feelings and make decisions for yourself about what's best for you. Yeah. I just feel like you're moving on, Libra. There's a relationship that's not working. There's a very clear possibility that some of you might be advancing your relationship with this Chariot card. In the positive sense, it's like moving in the right direction. And maybe there is some fun that's being added to your love life here. But going back to the Ace of Wands, some of you guys might be starting new flings, but it's like, it's not serious, no strings attached kind of thing. And I'm saying that because I don't have the Three of Swords. All of those cards were, all of the cards that indicate endings were in your monthly forecast, but they're not here in front of me. The Three of Swords, Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, Death card, those are the cards I look for. Yeah, Eight of Cups is not too far behind. Walking away, finally making a choice to walk away. Independence, look at this. Independence and domestic harmony. Four of Wands reversed. There's a claiming of there's just that look. It's not going to work, Libra. It's just time to cut it. It's just time, and that's what I'm going to say. Now, if that is causing a visceral reaction within you and you're hyperventilating, then good. That tells you that you're not ready for the relationship to be over. But if for those of you that it's like a sigh of relief, do what you need to do to just let this relationship go finally. Okay. That's what I have to say about that. All right. Let's see what's happening in your career and finances. Fool coming out. Love that. New beginnings. What's behind that? And King of Cups. Oh, lovely. Some new beginnings and emotional stability, maybe around career and finances. Okay. Again, feel free to take the time, drop some comments around maybe how you feel about the love life reading. Feel free, feel free. Okay, Libra. Wow, there's an unexpected success and victory in your career and finances. Oh, hold on. I didn't get your career and finance cards. Libra. What do you have for Libra? Change coming up, and then what? Okay. Oh, okay. The Windfall card came out for you. I'm going to put these back. Options, rebel, business. Ooh, that's coming out here. Options, the rebel, business, maybe forging your own path, maybe becoming a CEO, and you've got multiple options available to you, or needing to make a choice. But I'm just going to put those to the side. I'm not going to read those, only because we have 4 other cards that fell out as well. Yeah, there's definitely success happening around career and finances this month. All right, so what to expect? We have the 10 of Wands reversed, feeling like there's a lot of responsibility on your shoulder, there's a lot to do and very little support, and the Strength card. So there's a lot at the start of July, it's just maybe even throughout July, that you're just feeling a lot of financial pressure. The Strength card comes up to remind you that you can do it, that you will succeed, but it is going to feel difficult and heavy. Okay? The unexpected is the Magician, manifesting success for you, success and abundance, victory and praise, and even recognition that will be coming to you seemingly out of nowhere. Theme of the month is the 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment in your career and finances, maybe even being able to provide for your family if you have one, because the 10 of Cups represents big happy family. Seeing your kids happy, seeing you happy, there's some fulfillment happening, emotional fulfillment related to your career and finances. The Hangman, finally detaching. And I'm saying that because it's next to the Hermit reverse. It seems as if that you were laying low for quite a while you got your thoughts together, while you kind of figured out what you really want. And the Hangman is also about a change in perspective. You will be undergoing a change of perspective this month as you come out of hermit mode and isolation, and honestly beginning to see the glass half full. I love that. Now, the cards coming out for you, change came out first. I saw that one first. Let me show, I just kind of covered that. There's a change for the better coming your way. Embrace it. Just because you don't see any movement, it doesn't mean nothing is happening. Sometimes to see change, you must be the change. Laborer coming out here. A new job of some kind is coming your way, or going back to work. A career in construction, maintenance, or any kind of labor work could be for you. Your dependable and loyal nature will be rewarded soon. Keep at it. Motivator coming in. There is a skill you possess that needs to be shared with the world. Consider a career in coaching, speaking, lobbying, activism, or mentoring. You may be in need of motivation yourself or needing inspiration. And then Windfall, that's why I gasped, because I was like, love when the Windfall card comes out. You're about to receive a windfall of money or pay raise. Money is currently in a positive cycle. This is a great time to treat yourself or make that big purchase. Whenever the Windfall card comes out, y'all, it truly is a large sum of money coming your way. Now that could be relative. A large sum of money to some people is $10,000. A large sum of other people is $100. So it's relative to you. All right. Maybe it's somewhere in between that. But for wherever you are in life, it's a large sum of money that you're going to be very happy to receive. Let's see what your new moon card is for this new moon in Cancer on July 5th. Darkness. Long night moon. Long night moon, yeah. Considering all of your cards here, I'm really not surprised to see this here. And I also think this was the same card that you had for the full moon in Capricorn, for those of you who follow me on TikTok. You are entering a time of introversion, a leaner time or time to turn inward to plan and strategize. It is time to do shadow work, which will bring big dividends later on. Release what no longer works for you. The affirmation is, the darkness needs to be there as much as does the light. One of the earliest human fears is said to be a fear of the dark. We fear what we can't see, and we fear what may be hiding. In reality, the dark is as important as the light. In nature, there are many nocturnal animals that go about the business of living under the moon, not the sun. The darker times of the lunar and seasonal cycles signal a time to naturally turn inwards, to stay close to home, to look closely at ourselves, and to plan for the light. In the northern hemisphere, the long night moon usually occurred in December around the winter solstice. This is when the nights are indeed long and the hours of sunshine short. It's cold and people would begin to be snowed in. It is during these long nights we can begin to do our shadow work, undertaking the self-reflection needed to identify what isn't working for us and what might be causing us pain. This could be a bad habit, a destructive pattern, a recurring useless fear, or anything that holds us back from being the best we can be. Once we see these aspects of ourselves in the dark, we can simply decide whether they must go. We can decide to release them once and for all. We get to transform. The companion stone is onyx. I kept thinking I'm seeing something out of my peripheral. Sorry guys. I love that, Libra. I feel like this month, not gonna lie to you, it's gonna feel aggressive. It's gonna feel like you're getting your ass whooped in a boxing match, but you will somehow still emerge the victor. You are still winning the fight. You're gonna lose a couple battles this month, but you are still coming out as the champion. Please believe me when I say that. Truly. It's gonna feel messy, ugly. It's a lot of healing, that darkness card, a lot of shadow work being done, and that's why it's so uncomfortable. That's why it's so painful, because to really see our shadows, ooh, that's hard work. That's hard work when you really embrace that Three of Swords, because that's what that message was telling you. Remember where to find support? Three of Swords, let yourself feel the hurt. When you really dig and do that shadow work and really figure out what it is that's got you so hurt, why you're so triggered, and you really ask yourself the hard questions, that is truly where healing begins. And it fucking sucks. It sucks. But you grow. You grow, and there's blessings waiting for you on the other side. I hope that was helpful, Libra. Let me know in the comments below so I know I'm not crazy and just making things out of thin air. Let me know how this resonates for you. Please watch your sun, moon, and rising if you haven't already, or cross-watch for another person that's close to you. If you would like your own reading, you know how to schedule that. All of my links are below, or you could visit lightworkerwhit.com. Otherwise, please stay in touch with me here on YouTube, where you can subscribe, or follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I love you so much, Libra. Have a wonderful month and have a great day. Bye.